Hello. Hey, does anybody know, in the Discord channel, does it show under my name that I'm streaming? Like, as a status or whatever? I don't think my profile's ever done that. Yeah, I didn't think that it did. Maybe because I use the browser version of Discord and not the app itself. Maybe I have to actually use the Discord app, which I don't want to do. I much prefer just using it as a browser, so I can have tabs open and just click the tab. Damn it. I bet money that's why it doesn't work. How's it going? I could always just do the flipping. That would just be effort, though. Like, literally go to my friggin' status and set a custom status and say live streaming now. Like, I wish it would just work with the browser. Like, I have my Twitch account linked to Discord, so why doesn't it work? It says Twitch display on profile. Oh, is there an Twitch PayPal? You can link your PayPal? I bet money I have to have the flippin' app. I don't want to, but I want my freaking status to say that. Because it matters so much. Oh gosh. Yeah, my room's a mess. Do I like Warhammer? Yeah. I'm not super into it, but it's a cool universe. Space Marine's cool. Vermintide's cool. Did I see or hear the new game? What, you mean the Dark Tide? Yes, I've been looking forward for that for a few years. It's by the same people that did Vermintide. And it's in the 30K universe or whatever, the future one where it's like cyber dark punk, whatever the hell genre you'd want to say. Dark Tide? Isn't that what I said? Dark Side? No. Will that be available with Game Pass? I didn't even think of that. Oh, please be on Game Pass. Is it coming to Game Pass? Will Dark Tide be on Game Pass? Why is there no answer? What? Just say yes or no. Make me read 5 paragraphs. The upcoming title is an Xbox Series 6. What? What? Is that the acronym? Xbox Series SIX. Series X? But why SIX? Is that a freaking typo? PC exclusive is announced as one of the major upcoming releases to be day one via Xbox Game Pass. Nice. I don't even know if I have the money to pay for Game Pass though. Never feel guilty for calling in sick, dude. Never. Legitimately, if you're sick, you're freaking sick. Like, do not be a freaking, do not have the boomer mindset of just work till you die. Don't do that. I actually had never used a sick day at my job for 2 years. I have not used one sick day, and this year I've used like countless hours of sick day because I'm just like done. I'm like, I don't care. I feel like shit today. Sick day, whatever. I had like 90 hours of accrued sick hours. I'm just gonna use some of them. So how about that thing with the stuff? How about it? I got a call from my dad. He's like, I don't remember what he said. Like, are you okay? Or your house is surrounded by cops. And there's like freaking, I went and looked out the window. There's like 3 cop cars outside in my front yard. And I'm like, I think I'm fine. I think. Turns out, apparently the neighbor was reported as missing or something. It's deer season though. So my mom theorized that he's just deer hunting and no one can get a hold of his phone because he's out in the mountains. I'm sure he'll be fine. Probably just his mom panicking. Because my mom, sister, and brother are both mail carriers. And my sister delivers his mail and said he literally put outgoing in the mailbox yesterday. So his mom's probably just overreacting that she couldn't contact him or something. They do say the first 24 hours is the most important time to report a missing person though, so it's not outrageous to do that. So does he usually go? I have no idea. I don't know what his schedule is. I need to try that Half-Life 2 mod, the VR mod. I want the Black Mesa to be ported to VR. I hate this on dating apps when the person asks, "What else are you into besides video games?" I'm like, I eat food. That's pretty cool. I sit in front of my computer and browse the internet for literally the entire day. That's pretty cool, I guess. I literally need like a script for that, like a script answer. Because it's like, it always will come up. Because it's like, I'm just like, video games. If you played blank, what's your favorite blank? If you played blankety blank, and they're like, that's all I talk about. And they're like, well, do you like anything else besides video games? It's like, I like literally need to like write a script. Why, yes, I enjoy reading, and I don't. I don't want to lie, of course. I want to read more. I hit my brain. Sometimes I'll get into it and I can just read and read and read and read and read, but I swear that happens like once every 5 years. I would love to read consistently. Like, instead of laying in bed with freaking dumbass YouTube, browsing around on YouTube, I'd love to, like, I should read before I go to bed. That's what I used to do. Yeah, I work out, but I don't know. Is that really a real... I do mention that, of course, but like, working out is almost like saying, I'm a foodie. It's like, shut the hell up. And that's so many people on their freaking profiles. It's like, interests, and a lot of them just put foodie, and it's like, shut the hell up. I guarantee you, I eat more than you, and I enjoy food more than you. So shut the hell up. And I don't say I'm a foodie. I just eat food because it's a it's like, I'm a breathy. I breathe air. It's like, it's a requirement to live. Like, so many women like to say they're foodies. It's like, no! I'm a shitty. I shit on the toilet almost daily. It's like, it's like a requirement for the human body. Like, it's not a hobby, bro. Is that a fetish? No, what? Literally, that is a hobby. That is literally a hobby that some people claim to be. A foodie. They like, ooh, I like the freaking cupcakes at bakery, or IHOP has blank, you know, they just like think they like are like little experts on food, and it's like, I eat everything. 'Cause food. And I guarantee you, I like more food than you, and I guarantee you I eat more food than you. Well, not, there's a lot of fat people on the dating apps, so that's not entirely true. But like, don't define yourself on food. It's almost like how people define themselves on, like, I like sex, you know, those people, like, they'll have, like, anime booby figures all over their walls and stuff, and it's like, that's my personality, sex, and it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, I'm horny. That's my personality. It's like, cool, so am I, but I don't shout it out the windows and describe myself as like, I sex. My sexuality is blank. I like big boobs. That's reserved for my Twitter. Thanks for the follow. Dang it. Hey Austin, I hope you are well. Thank you, I hope you are too. I'm a lot better than I have been. Legitimately, past 3+ months, 3-4 months, man. I've been in some, like, I've been, like, just in the worst mental state. Where, like, I mean, I would never kill myself, right? But it's like, daily I'm thinking, I should just die. You know, it's like, that's how shitty I feel. It's just, I've felt that way for like 3 or 4 months straight. It's been awful. Well, friggin' oh lord. Eleutheria, thanks for the gifted 5 subs, man. Thank you so much for that. But I don't even know. I've been trying to like tag down what the heck it was that caused it and what is helping me get out of it, because I'm like getting not way better, but I'm getting a lot better than I was. Like, I'm not just like gloom and doom 24/7, just 10/7. Yeah. You got marks on your nose. What? Do I? What do you mean? How am I gonna look at my face? Wait, I have a big old phone. Swap. I don't have marks on my nose. What do you want about? No marks. Wipe your screen off. This freaking inner camera is like 4 megapixels. It's freaking terrible. The thing about this phone is it has a front camera here, and then these cameras here, and then one camera here. So it's like they skimped on the inner camera. This is like one of the few phones where you can actually use the rear camera to take a selfie because of this screen. I've actually never tried that. How would I do that? I know that you can. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. So I could actually use the rear camera to take selfies, so like maximum fidelity dick pics, I guess. I need all 20 whatever megapixels for that. Yeah, it's a Fold. The Fold 4. Why are you saying take off glasses? Of course there's marks on my nose right here. That's where my glasses sit. What is this? Yeah, the divots are permanent, man. I've thought about getting LASIK. Every time I see someone mention it, it's like, that's the best decision I've ever made in my life. Looks rough. What the hell are you on, man? What's this judginess that my looks like today? Like, what are you on about? It looks just normal. You look rough, man. Shouldn't wear glasses. LASIK isn't permanent. It lasts like 20 years. for most people. Like every 5 years, maybe you need to go for a little bit of a touch-up. I don't know, I think it would be nice to be able to just see without my glasses. But is it worth, $4,000? I don't know about that. Actually, I think it's even cheaper than that now. I even have a friend that did LASIK. Is my frame rate bad? Every time I start the stream, I should check that. It never remembers my settings. White balance. No. It was low light compensation. That's always on. So my frame rate's terrible. Now watch, when I turn it off. Now look at the frame rate. Look at that. I'm faster than a 360 game. And I have to do that every time. I hate that. And I never remember. You can do per eye? That'd be weird, one eye at a time. I actually didn't wear glasses. I was prescribed glasses when I was 19, and I did not wear them at all unless I went to the movie. That's literally the only time I'd wear them is when I'd go to the theater. I mean, look at my freaking past videos. I never wear my glasses. I only just started to 5 years ago. God, it's been longer than that now, hasn't it? It's probably been 10. But yeah, for the longest time, I didn't even wear my glasses. And then when I went to get my eyes checked 2 years ago, was the first time since I was 19, which was, 15 some years. Same glasses I had since I was 19, and the lady there was like, that's the first, I've never heard of anyone having glasses that long. These are the only glasses I've ever owned. I had a big scratch in it because Jinjo got pissed off and bit it. Because she got pissed off at literally anything that got near and would bite it. Yeah, my eyesight's too terrible to actually... I have to wear glasses now. In fact, I think I need to get my eyes checked again. Because, even from here, chat's blurry. I'll do that next year. What we doing this weekend? Jack and shit. That is my life. Wait, no, I'm going to Walmart. Oh man, I'm going to friggin' Walmart. Oh my god. Buy some protein powder. What have I been playing off stream? Mostly,
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Mostly Batman Arkham Knight. I started replaying that. I haven't played that since it came out. Leroy, thanks for the resub. Damn, 62 months. It's crazy. Thank you so much. I can't believe how well that game holds up. It's like an 8-year-old game. And it looks like a current gen game with how freaking amazing it looks. Freaking UE 3 engine. Unreal 3. That's 2 engines ago. And it looks phenomenal still. But most of all, damn, that gameplay is good. That is peak, man. I don't know why or how they just thought to stop making those. Now let's make a Suicide Squad game. A looty shooty or a looty beat 'em up game that sucks. Man, I bought Assassin's Creed Valhalla when it came out, and I played like 40 hours of it. I don't even remember playing that much, but I booted that up too recently. I can't get over how good that game looks. I could not get over how good that game looks. I was literally like jaw to the floor when I booted up. I'm like, it looks this good? What? Oh my god! I was just like freaking flabbergasted and started taking a billion screenshots. It's like Witcher 3 levels of fidelity good. Looks so good. Then I checked my Assassin's Creed Odyssey gameplay hours. I put 91 hours in the Odyssey. That was by far, to date, my favorite Assassin's Creed. But I think it depends. It really depends on where you're at, like at that current point in time, like mentally, like locationally. It's like sometimes it just like the stars align, and it's like that game just freaking hits the spot and you just play the crap out of it. It feels like it's harder for me to get into these open world games, and it makes sense. They're just so overwhelming. Because there's so many open world games where it's like, damn, I know I'll love this game, but like I just can't get into it right now. I need to get in the mood. You found out that Origins came out before Odyssey? Yes! Of course it did. Origins is when the Assassin's Creed games started getting good. Everyone started to call the Assassin's Creed games since Origins like Witcher 3 Lite. Because they're just like Witcher games now, after Origins. I played quite a bit of Origins. But damn, Odyssey just hooked the crap out of me. Valhalla's great, too. You're dying for more Pokemon content. How is that even possible? It's like being in the middle of the ocean and being like, damn, I need more salt water. Like, jeez. I think we got enough Pokemon, don't we? Like, the new game comes out every, like, 3 months. I've started Black Flag, like, 3 times, and I couldn't get into it. AC games were just not for me. Since the first game, I just could not get into them, and I keep trying. It's like, oh, Assassin's Creed, look at this new game, and I played it, and it's like, this is weird, and then everyone's, oh, but 2 is so good, and I'm like, I couldn't get into that, and then, oh, Black Flag, so the best, and then I just couldn't get in. I don't know. I don't know what it is about. Well, I do know, like I said, Origins and Up is just like pretty much a new genre. Like they completely abandoned the Assassin's Creed formula since Origins. Pissed a lot of people off, but I think it's way more accessible and streamlined and better. Alright, what do I tell this chick? What else do you besides video games? Working out regularly. Writing. I write a lot. That's it. That's it. Do I still play guitar? Not really. I need to start practicing again. I mean, I never really played guitar. I just mess around with it. Practice. Oh yeah, I guess I do stream, but that's video game related. Live stream, watch dumb YouTube videos. Browse the internet. In boredom. I like mall hopping. Sure, that's me, I guess. Not talking to any human beings, isolating myself, being lonely and miserable. What about you? COVID's still bad over there? Is it? I mean, everybody pretends it doesn't even exist now, but I don't hear much around here about outbreaks or dangers. No one wears masks. I still haven't caught it yet. Still haven't caught it yet. I mean, it's always going to be a thing. COVID is like, it's a flu. It's a flu variant. It's just like, it's going to be, you're going to need to get the flu shots every year. You're going to need to get the COVID shots every year. Because it is straight up a flu variant. In fact, I'm sure flu shots in the future will just be a flu with the COVID shot. Like, it'll just be one shot. Can't believe my brother got COVID and no one else did in the house. My mom and dad. I don't know how. I don't know how they didn't catch it. Thank God they didn't, because my dad would not have been able to handle it with his freaking shitty lungs. Now, listen. Someone on YouTube's like, oh, it's Walter White, huh, joke. I get that so much. Excuse me? When does Walter White have a full beard? It's always just this, right? That's Walter White. This isn't a thing. Like, maybe at the end of the series where he's, like, dying and he hasn't shaved and it's just full beard, but, like, Walter White's always this. So, explain yourselves, Walter White. Freaking fake fans. Fake-ass fans? But you're bald! So who cares? Beard style ain't the same. Walter. Put your dick away, Walter. I'm not having sex with you right now, Walter. What happened to the police thing? My neighbor was reported missing, apparently. Oh, Leroy left? See you, man. Thanks for getting for the resub. Crazy that takes more than one cop. It's a small town. If there's anything, then like the entire police force is there because they don't have anything else to do. Freaking I can't believe they didn't call the entire police force when for Father's Day, we went out shooting our guns. Like me, my dad, sister, brother, two sisters, brother. There's like a shooting pit out like a little bit out of town. But the houses are getting so bad, like just the town's just ever expanding with the new houses being built. So there's like actually houses like semi nearby the freaking shooting pit. And they freaking called the cops on us. We're just out there shooting, and my sister's like, oh, I thought I just saw some cops over there on the distance. After a little bit, sure enough, 2 cops are walking towards us. I'm like, oh god. Well, I guess we're dead. I guess we're just dead then. Goodbye, everyone. They're gonna just start shooting us. But we're white, so we're good. But they're like, you're allowed to shoot out here, but someone called, so we had to come check. Just make sure we're just come to make sure you're being safe and doing everything okay. And it's like, yep, everything's fine. It's so crazy to me now. One of the police officers literally looked like he was like a child. It's like, I'm to this point now where I'm that old, where a police officer looks like a little kid now. It's like, oh my god, that's how old I am. This dude looks like he's 18. Like literally, he looked weird as hell wearing like a police officer uniform. Because it's like, dude, you're late for school, man. Like. What is backseat gaming? It's where you tell when you're telling the streamer what to do in the game. Oh, look out, there's an enemy up ahead. It's like, thanks, you just ruined the game for me there, bro. Or if I'm fighting an enemy and there's like a trick to beating him. Oh, you need to hit that one spot right there and it'll weaken him. It's like, dude, I didn't ask. That's backseat gaming. God of War comes out next week. I don't even know if I'm going to stream it. Like, nobody watched me play the first God of War when I was streaming it, so I don't know if I'll bother. I don't think a lot of people want to spoil it, so they just don't watch. I guess I forgot to ask about her. What about you? Because I'm so interested. Why am I an asshole? Why am I single? I just don't know. Why? It looks like she's crying, her profile pic. Like, why post that? Like, your profile picture looks like you're literally crying. Is that supposed to make me go, ooh, I want to date you? I don't know. Her profile description's so odd. Because it's like, she's a gamer, cool, but it's like, it gives me like weird vibes, the description. I'm a sweet girl. It's like, okay, chill out. Who enjoys playing video games. I'm a huge geek and want to date someone that's also geeky. If you play video games and are good at them, I'll find you attractive. It's like, what? Why do I have to be? Do I have to be really good at them? Like. Catfish? No. Catfishes use Asian girl pictures. Literally every single time. Without fail, the catfishers are Asian chicks. Like Asian supermodel pictures. And it's so shitty because now every time I see like a cute Asian girl, most of the time I just swipe left. But it's like, because I'm like, that's not a real person. But it's like, what if it is? Like, these poor Asian girls are probably getting like less matches because of these stupid catfishers. They're so easy to spot. Literally. Like, I've even started making like fun of it. Like, well, like making it a game. Like, if they match instantly and they're like, hi, how are you? Immediately like talk to me as soon as they match. I'm like, I immediately say, it would be so cool if you didn't ask me for my WhatsApp and if you were a real person. Or no, I say it'll be so cool if you didn't give me your WhatsApp and you would actually talk to me like an actual human being. And they completely ignore that. I don't like typing in here, but my WhatsApp, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah. Well, you're easy to... It's like, do those really work? Do people actually fall for that shit? And who even uses WhatsApp? Like, literally... What's the point? WhatsApp. What's the point? Like, there's 1,000 apps. Why use it? WhatsApp? Like, no, she stopped streaming. My booby streamer's done. Now what do I do? I hear WhatsApp. I hear WhatsApp's like riddled with pedophiles for some reason. It's like the pedophile app. Apparently, it's like an easy exploitative thing. I don't know. That's weird. Where did I see that? It was like a YouTube video that was talking about it or something. Probably Moist Critical, actually. I thought that was TikTok. Probably that too. I mean, and there's pedophiles everywhere. I don't think that... No, it's like... TikTok isn't exploitative in... Like, it's not that exploitative as WhatsApp is. Like... I can't remember the freaking way they did it. It was like really shady the way they got it. But like how they manipulate. I mean, TikTok's just a video service like YouTube. Man, YouTube used to be chock full of pedos as well. Remember those freaking... And it only got shut down because of, like, YouTubers freaking, like, bringing it to light. Like, it was just, like, countless videos of just young girl, like, 13, 12-year-olds dancing, like, and then the comments was just the most disgusting shit you'll ever see. It's like, what is life right now? Vine is coming back. What? Ready to play Cultic Doom Edition? Huh? What do you mean? I already played Cultic. I already played episode 1 of Cultic, but what do you mean Doom Edition? Is there a mod or something? Did I ever play Chivalry 2? No. I did not buy it. I just can't buy games right now. I can't spend my money at all for like 2 months. And I was planning, oh my god, it's so upsetting. I was planning on freaking, like Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. And I was gonna start buying parts for a new PC build, and it's like, literally, you can't do that now. And it's so frustrating. Because I freaking can't work the extra hours at work anymore until, according to them, for the rest of the year. And if it still isn't next year, then I have to find a new job because I can't sustain myself off of that. It's literally like $700 every 2 months that I'm missing out on that that's just unacceptable. I wonder how the is it Zoomers, whatever the hell they're called, I wonder how that generation is going to be. Because the millennials, my generation, our childhood wasn't internet. We didn't have, like, we had a childhood, right? And then in our teens is when the internet and smartphones started to hit. But Zoomers literally are raised by these things. Their parents don't even do shit anymore. They just throw those things in their face and leave. These children are literally being raised by the TikTokers and the YouTubers. It's gonna be interesting to see how they turn out to be as human beings when they become adults. It could go either way, honestly. It could be awful or less awful. It was so crazy to me that always, like seeing my nieces and nephews growing up, they were just always, I mean, they still are. It's just, they'll come over to grandma's or whatever, and I'll be there, and they're just sitting there with their stupid tablets endlessly, literally endlessly, just swiping around and watching random videos, and it's like, you're 2 years old. Shouldn't you, like, not have that? Like, shouldn't you be, like, regulated, or... Damn, Hedgehog, it has been a while. How's it going, man? Or woman. Whichever. Or neither. Any games tonight? Yeah, maybe. Probably not, though. I'll probably just gab around. I'll just probably talk like an idiot until I'm like, oh, it's too late to play now. Oh. I've been fighting off this headache all day. All day. Every time I work my chest, when it's chest day, it's always an endless fight the rest of the day to fight off this headache. Because doing freaking bench presses is like... completely tightens up the muscles behind my neck, and it's just like tries its hardest to give me a headache. What time zone? I'm in Utah. That is mountain. Waiting for Austin to play what? Oh, the Reef Village DLC. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing that. If someone gifts it to me, I'll play it, but I'm not buying it. Cocoa Puff on YouTube says, "You, Austin, you looking good, man." Well, thank you, Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Thank you, though. Office headache or hunger headache? Yeah, workout headache. Just do workouts, like... Do a workout, like, an hour and a half every morning. But, yeah, when I do my chest, when I do my presses... Damn, it freaking just tightens the hell out of my... What are these? Trapeze? Trapezoids? Whatever. Zoids? Remember Zoids? I've always, like, that's my, my prime issue with headaches is always this, just the muscles that come up the back of your neck and attach to your head right here, occipital area. That's been my bane of existence when it comes to headaches. It's just always fighting it. I have done so many things to just try and avoid it. I lay on this every night for like an hour. In fact, I've been doing this all day just to keep the pressure off my freaking occipital area. It works. Like, it works. I didn't have to take any painkillers. I fought it off successfully. Squeeze your head? What? What do you mean, Elite Firefly? Your mod manager didn't have any master list. Well, you gotta tell it where your folder is. You throw SKSE in there. And you're using MO2, I hope, because that's way better than the Nexus mod manager. Use MO2. Say, hey, this is where the masters are. Launch SKSE, and you should be good. It's so weird. I was always well, I still do this. Like, I look for issues. If I have issues, I Google it and I look around. But, like, I'm now to the point where I'm so, like, versed in the modding world of Skyrim VR that, like, I'm literally helping people now. Like, if they have issues, I like, oh, you just blankety blank. Like, I've literally have probably 1,000+ hours of just modding Skyrim VR. Just endlessly diving into the INIs and the CFGs and the frickin' BSAs, throwing them in like editors, test edit, meshes, making my penis size just right, body slide studio, editing my frickin' boobies the way I want, butt's a little too big, shrinking it here, ooh, thighs here, like, I can literally just do whatever the hell I want with Skyrim VR now. Freaking test edit. Literally, there was this mod that I wanted, but like it was screwing up my crosshair, so I threw the freaking mod into test edit, found the flipping command or the line with crosshairs, and oh, right there, the crosshairs limited, so I'll just expand it. There, I fixed it. Literally modding mods, like. I'm just to the point where I like should just learn how to mod myself. That's probably a hell of a endeavor, though. Hey, see you later, Sonic the Hedgehog. You're a girl, aren't you? For some reason, I just remember the 1996 Hedgehog as being like a hot chick. Like, that's what my brain's saying. And if you're a dude, then you must be a hot dude. So you're using the Vortex mod manager? You should use MO2. Vortex is fine, I guess. I never use it, though. Don't go to roaming, dude. You literally go to Steam, Properties, Local Files, Open Folder. Bam. There's your file path. Okay, now tell Vortex, there's my file path. It's not going to be in roaming. Roaming literally just has like CFGs and INIs. It doesn't have your freaking EXEs and BSAs. You literally just point your mod manager to the Skyrim VR folder, the Steam folder. In the Steam folder. I think Vortex is fine. I just know the modding community is like very MO2 preferred. It just is the better one, I guess. But I think I have used Vortex. In fact, I used Vortex for Oblivion when I modded the royal crap out of Oblivion with Vortex. It works fine. The cool thing about MO2 is you can literally have multiple games with multiple mods. Like, oh, this profile has these mods. This profile has this mod. So you can just jump around between different profiles with different mods. I have not played the Persona games. I was gifted Persona 5 on PS5. And yeah, it just did come out on PC as well. But no, I have not played them really. I'm sure I'd like them. Yeah, Vortex is fine. Like, go ahead, use it. Don't listen to me. MO2's just for the experts, like, are not, I guess, the elitists. I don't even know why they prefer that, but that's what I've used, and I've had... But again, I've used... Excuse me? Did someone just donate $100 on YouTube? Chris on YouTube just donated $99.99. Are you freaking serious, bro? Holy crap, man. Thank you so freaking much. Holy crap. That is extremely generous, man. My God. Unless you just typed it. I don't even know. Like, it's weird how the chat works. It looks like he just typed 99 USD super chat, but I doubt that's what he did. Oh, I'll just go look. I guess I should have had this open the whole time anyway. I've had this open the whole time. Shut up, me. No, that's a definite donation. Damn, man. Thank you. That's freaking insane of you. Absolutely insane. Shut up, Dwarvican. I wonder, can I do notifications for YouTube? There's gotta be a way, right? So that when people donate or whatever, I get the pop-up on my stream? Can I do that via Streamlabs? I'll bet why couldn't I? Streamlabs? It's multi-plat. I probably just need to link my YouTube, right? Oh my gosh, why haven't I done that? Yeah, I need to do that so that when I get the donations from YouTube, I actually get the pop-ups and notifications. $100, man. Thank you. It's too bad YouTube takes 30% of that. But, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, for future reference, if you do want to donate me and get so that I get all of it, I do have the link for the donation page on that YouTube video. Yeah, on the description. Plus, that actually does do the notification. No, donation money is 100% for the streamer because it's not through Twitch. You're talking the 50/50 is for subscribers. Donos on Twitch is not even through Twitch. It's via Streamlabs. It's a completely separate platform. It's PayPal, essentially. Like, PayPal will take like $1 or whatever from it, or whatever they take. But you get pretty much the whole thing. YouTube, the donation through YouTube is through YouTube. And they take the 30% cut of that donation. But I mean, I'm not gonna frickin' say don't donate to me on YouTube. Like, that's still frickin' a lot of money for me. Like, and it's so generous of the people, so thank you. But if you do want to get more bang for your buck and not give 30% of it to YouTube and all of it to me, then you can just click the link that goes to the PayPal donation link. Yeah, Twitch is always taking 50% of subscriber for the low. That's been my whole life. It's so crazy how the bigger YouTubers are like, they say how unacceptable that is, that the 50/50 split. That's so unacceptable. It's like, that's literally how it's been for me my entire internet career. Freaking YouTube, AdSense, it's always been 50/50. I've never had a better offer. But like, the bigger streamers have always been like the 70/30s and stuff like that. Some even like 80/20. That would have been nice back in the day, because man, I made a lot on YouTube. It's too bad I only got half of it. You know so much about how YouTube works for someone who has Twitch chat on his screen? Well, you know, I've been in the game for 13, 14 years. 2008 is when the YouTube channel started to get big. 2010 is when I monetized. I was streaming, I was monetized before any of your pootie pies and jack septic tanks. I was bigger than them. I was better. Well, not better, but I was bigger than them for a time. I remember in 2009, 2010, in the gaming section, when I'd upload a new video, I was like on page 1 or 2 of like the top videos. It was insane to think that. It's insane to think that freaking YouTube was that. It was that tiny back then. That's why, right? YouTube was so tiny that like literally I was like front page of the gaming section of YouTube. Too bad I didn't keep that momentum going, huh? Yeah, that blog I had was insane! Literally, I was making $300 a month off of my blog. Just for, like, typing text on a blog. I would make $300 a month off that. I don't know how or why, but, that lasted, I don't know, a year maybe, and then, yeah, Google AdSense is like, we're shutting you down for suspicious reasons. And they're like, we can't tell you why, but we're shutting you down. We're banning your account. I have no idea what happened. I don't know why. Maybe a viewer was like refreshing my page endlessly or something. I don't know. I do not know what happened. But that was upsetting because that was $300 a month just gone. From a blog! Crazy times. The one with the virtual fish tank. Yeah, that's still up. My Kilplix blog's still up. I don't post to it anymore, but... Sounds like someone had it out for you. Maybe. Maybe someone was reporting my channel endlessly or something. Freaking assholes. But yeah, we were rocking it pretty well on YouTube before any sort of monetization offers came in. In fact, the monetization didn't even start until I started to go almost solo. You know, I'd still play like here and there with people, but it was like when we stopped playing the Left 4 Deads constantly, and it was like mostly just me doing single things or playing like Battlefield games or whatever. That's when I started to actually get monetized. I'd still do Left 4 Dead things here and there, but it wasn't with the classic crew. It was like with Tate and whatnot. Yeah, Kraken. Man, me and Kraken, that used to be a thing, right? Kilplix versus Kraken. It was like a thing. Now Kraken's like, what, a 1 million subscriber YouTuber? He's still on my friends list. On Steam. I've never talked to him though. Do I remember the Fallen custom map? Oh yeah, definitely. Man, seriously, we hit like 9,000 subs in like 2009. Remember that? 20,000 subs in like 2010. I hit 60k subs in like 2011. And then that was pretty much the end. Kind of stagnated. I hit 80k at one point, but then YouTube did a mass deletion of like bot accounts. Now I'm at like 73k. And I lose subs every month. It's like, your stats, minus 70 subs. It's like, cool. Not that I upload constantly or anything. Elite Firefly? What? No, you were not the one that sent those messages. Don't even. No effing way that was you. That better not have been you, or I'm banning your ass. This whole time Elite Firefly's been freaking incognito. That damn kid that wouldn't leave us alone during the Dead Rising playthrough. Are you serious? You better not be. That was funny, because I remember, like, I'm just downed waiting for Tate to come get me. And all I could, like, there's nothing much to do, so I was just going through my messages and listening to them. But yeah, I remember that specifically. I really want to be your friend. Can I please be your friend? I just want to be your friend. Like, they just kept saying that or whatever. If that was you, bro, better not have been that. Oh, you're saying maybe it was the kid that had it out for me. Oh, okay. The kid was actually me. You didn't even know about me until your freaking sibling told you about me. It's like 2011. Oh, I'm fat! Stop eating junk. If I could go one weekend without eating junk, I could like hit my freaking... I can see my abs. Like, I swear I lose 5 pounds a week and then gain it back on the weekends. Like, at the end of the week, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I'm starting to hit that goal there, and my abs are starting to show through, and then it's like, weekend hits, and I just eat endlessly. cookies and sushis and pizzas and just everything. And it's like, oh, I'm fat again. Damn, I do want to eat though. Those cookies are so good. Man, how am I gonna get through the frickin' next few months without having to get into my savings account? I don't see any way. I would love to not have to get money on my savings account because I've never done that. I have not once had to get money out of my savings account, but I will. I don't see how I'm gonna get through this next few months without it. No, what happened is, this is what I've done with that job. I went on full-time 32 because there's a trade board on the works website, on the whatever. There's a website where you look at your schedule for the day or whatever, and there's a trade board. And what I do is, to avoid working another whole 8-hour shift day, I was full-time 32, and then on my days off here and there, I'd go to the trade board and grab 2 hours here. Work 2 hours here, an hour there, 3 hours here on my days off so that I could fill in the 8 to hit 40. So that's what I had always done. I'd always work 40 every week. I'd do the mandatory 32, and then I'd go to this trade board and take hours that people were trading away on my days off. Like, work 2 hours in the morning, you know? So it's so much easier to do than working a full 8-hour shift. And I could actually have a day to myself afterwards, you know? But now they're like, we're gonna get rid of the trade board until the end of the year for business needs. AKA, we don't want to pay anyone any sort of holiday overtime. So once January comes around, and if that trade board doesn't come back, I have to bail on this job. I will either bail, well, first of all, if the trade board isn't back, I'll ask about it. Then I'll probably ask if I could get on full-time 40s. And if all of those fail, then I just have to run. What's the job? I pee in brand new installed toilets to make sure they don't leak. I have to drink so much soda and water. They call me the pisser. It's my official job as pisser. Now, I work at home. I caption phone calls for the hearing impaired. They have special phones with screens on them. I hear what one end says. I repeat it for a voice recognition program, and it prints out on their phone to read. You do overtime? Man, when I first started this job, it was when the pandemic hit, so they were just hiring en masse. And they were allowing like 50 hours. Freaking 60 hours. And I would work all of it every time. I was freaking working overtime every week, and I was doing like freaking 60-hour weeks and 50s, and it almost seems like they did like 80 at one point. And I just working them all, and I was making bank. And now they've completely stopped that. I haven't worked overtime at that job for over a year now. It got bought out. Some dude bought the company, and the company's just gone downhill. Like, horrible new decision after horrible new decisions. That's just, most of the core people have just left the company. My sister has been working there for a long time. Actually, she still works for him, but she switched positions because she thinks that my job's going to be obsolete soon, and I think it will be. I think they are literally replacing my job with robots. Eventually, it's just going to be voice recognition programs to do it. It is nice to work from home. It really is. Considering how far away the job used to be, it was like a 30-minute drive 30-minute there and 30-minute back home. So it was awful on driving and gas. I just hated it. Saves me a lot of money working at home, but I really do need to work that 40. I cannot. I can't sustain myself on 32 hours a week. That's just not sustainable, especially with how shit the pay is, because the pay is awful. Like, it's like genuinely awful pay. Oh, I couldn't do that. Call centers? I don't have to deal with any human beings, right? I just hear what they say and then it's printed out on their screens. I'm not actually interacting with anybody. I couldn't in a million years do any sort of customer service. My type of job is where I don't have to speak to another human being. My type of job is not working. That's my type of job. I got pretty far in life without having to do any sort of like 9-to-5 job. But here we are. Here we are. The internet got too big for my britches. Well, I guess in my 20s I did work in a factory. I hated it. Yeah, see, I couldn't be a cashier. Not in a million years. I'd be fired day one for slapping someone in the face. Do I make a better plan for a better job? No. I don't plan ahead. That takes brain power, and that just stresses me out to think about stuff like that. It's better to wait last minute, then it's less stressful. Yeah, sure. To be fair, I can't afford to live on my own. The only reason I'm able to live on my own right now is because of the situation. Which is a whole nother bag of worms. I mean, at first, I could still do it on what my landlord is renting this house out for $650 a month, right? Like, that's a freaking bargain in today's economy. But, ugh. But then he's like, hey, you gotta move out. We're gonna knock that house down, build a new one for my daughter. And I'm like, well, shit. I'm screwed. But then he's like, hey, house prices are too expensive, so we can't do that right now, but do you want to keep living there? And we'll charge you, like, week to week instead, and you only have to pay us $400 a month now. And it's like, better than living back home with my parents. So I've been paying $400 a month to live in a house. Granted, this house is the size of a small apartment, but it's a house with a yard. For $400 a month? Name anyone in the country paying that for a freaking studio apartment even. Couldn't even get that kind of a price. So that's like, yay, but like, up in the air when it's like, alright, we're get out, we're knocking the house down. Like, every month I go to pay rent at my landlord, I'm like dreading him saying that. Alright, we've got a date now. It's like, oh god. But I've been doing this for like a year. It's been like a year of me just doing $400 a month. And the house prices are not going down, so I don't know when they're gonna do it. I can't believe that they haven't raised the price. I can't believe they haven't been like, okay, we're gonna go back to $6.50 a month, okay? I can't believe they haven't done that yet. I've known these people my whole life. They've been neighbors my whole life in this neighborhood. Good people. Never had issues with them. They like me, too, apparently. But yeah, once I have to move out, I have to move back with my parents, dudes. Because there's literally no way in hell, heaven, earth, wind, fire, water, heart, there's no way that I could ever afford a place on my own. Outside of this extreme rare circumstance. It's like, some old 90-year-old lady's renting out her frickin' closet. Where like a bed can fit in. It's like $1,200 a month. Renting out room. Like, that's what we're at right now in renting and housing. My brother finally was like literally settling on a house. Like the deal was practically done, and it was like done. He was gonna get the house. And then he started to do the math, and he's like, actually, I can't afford this. It's such a situation, because he's like, the plan is, if he gets a house, I was going to move in with him and help him pay for the mortgage. But this house he was getting, it's like, okay, cool, here's a room for you. And it's like, but I have way more than a room here. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna have to move out, but like, I don't want to move in with you right now and get a tiny room. I have a freaking I have a living room, a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, all for me. I don't want to give all that up for a bedroom. And so he literally, because of that, is why he didn't do it. Because I was like, and I told him, like, well, if you find a house where I can get at least an equally large area, then I'll bail and move in with you. But I'm not gonna move for a smaller room, you know, smaller living space. For probably more money I'd have to pay because mortgage prices are so ridiculous. Married daughter. She's already married with kids. The American dream is now an American nightmare. It's not possible to flippin'... I don't even want to get started. Like, it's the American dream, right? Get job. Sweet. Now you can buy a house, get a family. Bang. That's the American dream. That's literally what the entire economy and just everything is based off of in America. That's how it was, right? You work, you can live off that. That's how it was. That was the rule. And now it's like, you work, you're screwed. You can't afford jack shit. You can work 80 hours a week. You're still not gonna afford shit, bud. That's the system, right? That's how it's supposed to work. That is how the economy, that's how a country runs. If work, then live. You do your freaking American thing and work a job. You should be able to live off that. That's how it was in the past. Freaking in the 50s, 60s, 70s, people were just like, one dude, one man had one job, and he could buy a full giant house. His wife could be a stay-at-home mom. He could have like 7 kids, buy freaking yachts and boats, and just one job. That's all it took. And now it's skewed to the point where, like, you can't even afford a damn junker car now with your full-time job. So what do we do? Die? Cool. America. Don't worry though, if you get a job, at least you'll have health care, right? Okay, let's not get into that one. I mean, free healthcare is hard after all, right? every first world country on the planet, I mean, they all got it right. They do, but after all, we're the only ones that haven't, so it's very difficult when every developed country has free healthcare, except us. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. It ain't free. Oh no, my tax money's actually going to something that's useful to me instead of, you know, another order of thousands of tanks. Oh no, I'm taxed for free healthcare. Oh no. Screw that. I'd rather be taxed for another fighter jet. Another $1 trillion trade deal with the army. That's what I want my tax money to go to instead. That's beneficial for me. For Shooty McGee to go Shooty Magoo. Well, let's bring down the house a little bit more. What else is shitty, chat? Man, Utah taxes are ridiculous, by the way. I don't know what the hell is up. We're like taxed 10% of like everything. You go to the grocery store and you look at your receipt and it's like 7% blank, 8% blank. It's like, oh, thanks. Those Mormons sure like their temples, I guess. And the most annoying thing about that is it's online too. Like you'll buy online from a online retailer and it's like, oh, you're in Utah. It's like, oh, that's cheap. Nah, you live in Utah, boy. Here's your freaking Utah tax. Someone on YouTube said, I knew Utah was horrible. I was told once that you couldn't swear in your videos because of that place or something. No, that's not true. You can swear in Utah on YouTube. If you're in Utah, it's fine. A lot of people hate Utah. I mean, all religions absolute shit to me, but I don't hate Mormons any more than any other religion. I've lived here my whole life. It's not terrible. The Mormon stuff can be really weird and like it can be, but every religion, right? They're all weird and culty. Freaking cults. Literal cults. I was raised as a Mormon. Had to go to church and everything. Of course I was. I live in Utah. Freaking... I shouldn't freaking out my mom like this, but yesterday my dad's like... I'm going straight and blankety blank, and it's all because of God. And I'm just like... I didn't say anything. My mom's like, Austin doesn't believe in God. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I didn't even say shit. You're gonna start this? Apparently my sisters went... my sisters are freaking quite something. Because apparently he said that to them too. Because of God, and my sisters went off. Because they always go off about everything. Just freaking... Like, just let them believe whatever. Just let people believe whatever the hell they want, man. I don't... As long as it's not, like, harmful, like, whatever. Too bad that most of the time religion is harmful, but not in this case. Like, if people believe in some magic man in the sky gives them the strength to get through their days, then sure, that's great for them. Like, it's when they use that power to, you know, do shitty things to other people is when I have an issue with it. My sisters are hardcore atheists, yeah. Not all of them. 2 of them. One each? I'm in a family of 5 siblings. I'm the middle child of 5. Older brother and sister, 2 younger sisters. Freaking live in a Mormon family, of course I have a billion siblings. It's literally a commandment for freaking Mormons to have as many kids as they can. You are commanded by God to freaking shit out as many children as thou canst. Create more cultists for the cult, so that they can pay their tithing and make us rich. That's how it is with every extreme, right? An extreme religious person, the worst. An extreme atheist, the worst. Like, it's always the case. It's always the extremes of both ends that ruin it for everybody. Like frickin' vegans, right? Veganism's great and fine. In fact, I support it. Hell yeah. I could never do it, but you do you. And there's a lot of just normal human beings out there that are vegans. But damn, oh damn, are there some loud-ass frickin' extremists. That's just always the case with literally everything, right? Everything. Literally every single circumstance is, like, ruined by the freaking over-the-top extreme morons. Like, even furries, right? There's so many people that are furries. They're just fine, normal people. They can get off to freaking furries. Cool. And then there's the extreme ones that are just really obnoxious. There's so many much weirder things than furries. Freaking feet fetish people are weirder than furries, in my opinion. At least furries have tits. You got freaking over there whacking at the feet. So the frick. No judging. You know what? You like what you like, okay? I just think that's a weirder thing than a furry, honestly. Because furries look like humans, right? That's the point. They have the shape of a human being. They have the vagina. They have the babs, the baboobs. And it's like, cool. I can get down with that. I mean, I can't, but not me personally. And who hasn't been like, damn, that's a hot frickin' furry character? Like, the most obvious case is Lola Bunny. Like, yeah, that's drawn hot. Sorry. I don't think about it 24/7, or I don't even wank it to them, but something moves in my pants when I see, no, it's hot. But, like, no matter what you do, no matter how you present it, a foot is not going to do jack for me at all. You can't do anything with a foot that's going to do anything for me. You can give it tits. You can do anything. It's not going to... I'm not going to get hard from a friggin' foot, dude. I mean, like... They're so much weirder than freaking furries. Freaking scat fetishes. Vor. Like, you got the weirdest, like... Furries are alright to me, man. When you consider the other freaking fetishes out there. Jeez. Really small feet, by the way. It's weird. Like, what's the average shoe size of a man? Average shoe size for adult male. 10 is the average freaking shoe size. I'm like 7.5, 8. My shoe size is like ridiculously small. It's weird. And I never even realized that until my friend's sisters pointed it out. Your feet are small. And the thing that sucks is that big feet, for some reason, it's not even true. I've looked it up. It's not related in any way, but large feet are associated with big dicks. And it's the complete opposite for me, because I have a giant dick. I do. So it's like, I'm proof it's not true. Small feet don't equate small dick. It's so weird though. Like, literally, I have like female-sized feet. It's weird. $11 to 12 inches? No, bro. That is literally... 11 to 12 inch dick is like, seriously, like, maybe one case in like 50 years. That's a thing. Like, I don't think you realize how absolutely rare that size of a dick size is. There's actually I mean, of course there is. There's like a chart online that shows like the averages and like the percentiles. Like, I'm literally in the 1 percentile. That's how big my dick is! I am in the 1 percentile. Like, only 1% of the entire Earth population are as big as my... Okay, shut up, Austin. God. Big as my guns. Actually, these are actually pathetic as shit looking. Excuse me? What? These look like shit right now, dude. It's the lighting, right? Oh, I look like crap, man. I work out for almost 2 hours a day and I look like shit. I came to see games. Literally had this talk on Discord about not wanting to hear someone's size. I'm talking about my shoe size, bro. It's really small. Cut back on the carbs, bro. I have like less than 30 carbs a day. Bro, and I've upped my weights. Like, I'm lifting heavier than I've ever lifted. It's just the lighting, I think, right? Like, these aren't small, are they? Chat? Please? Please? Tell me? That's alright, right? Right? That's a big... Those are nice. I worked the shit out of these suckers. It's the lighting. They look better in better light. Lighting really does mean, like, make a big difference. It's weird. Like, as soon as you get the right lighting, you can just look great. And I do have, like, everybody has a little bit of body dysmorphia, of course. Sometimes I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, dude, you look like shit. But then sometimes I'm like, hey, you know, we're almost there. And then I'll have, like, pie the next day. Oh, wait, I missed that on YouTube. Saying you have a big D is exactly what an average D would say. It's true. Like, literally every man says they have, like, an 8-inch dick. It's true. So believe what you want. Or you can PM me for dick pics. I'll send them. I'll prove it. You want the proof? Gosh, in my early teens... Not early teens, what am I saying? My late teens. God, Austin, what? No! God! In my late teens... Jesus. In my late teens, I used to be such an exhibitionist. Like, I just go to, like, tons of random chat rooms. And then try to get girls to, like, request pics. Because that's literally all I had in life to keep my freaking confidence up. I mean, that's why I've been working out, like, my whole damn life. Freaking insecurity. I mean, don't get me wrong, staying in shape is extremely beneficial. That is one of the bigger reasons I do it, because I don't want to be an old man that can't get up out of the chair. I just want to stay in shape for as long as I can. And, like, working out literally feels great. Helps me every day. Mentally. And I still marvel that that's a fact. That I've worked out consistently since I was like 18, 19. Non-stop. Once I started, I didn't stop. I didn't take month breaks. Like, the longest I'd do is like maybe a week I'd take off when I was like, and it was mostly because I was feeling sick or had a muscle injury or something. But I wouldn't. For over 20, what is it, 17 some years, I have not taken a break from working out. It's weird that I've just been able, it's just like doing, like, brushing my teeth or doing laundry. It's just what I do. Do I stretch? I try to now. Like, I never did, but lately I've been trying because I've been getting injured way too much lately. So I do try stretching here and there. There isn't a single benefit from being fat. Sure isn't. What are my thoughts on Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 characters? Huh? Pretty sure that's been established over the 15 plus years. 12, 13. Well, the thing is, you're saying it hurts from working out. I rarely get muscle pain after workouts now because I'm 10 plus years of doing it, right? Like, sometimes I'll like just do that extra mile where it's just like the next day they're sore as hell. But like, I know that's good, right? It's like, damn, that was a good workout then. Being sore is... there's different sorenesses, and soreness from working out, you'll eventually learn, you'll eventually feel it'll be a good thing to you instead of like, ow, like it'll be like, hell yeah. But man, when your body's like already like muscle massed, it gets so hard to actually damage your fibers enough to get the pain. At least with the equipment I have. Like if I had a gym, then I could probably like get weekly gains. I could do it still here, but it takes a long time and I don't have time to do it. Like I have an hour and a half in the morning to work out before work. Sure, I could just lift forever and that would eventually like work. But like I said, I've upped my weights and that's been working quite well. Like I've literally been, lately, I've been getting the muscle soreness because I've strengthened my core enough that I can lift heavier. Also, starting out working out is a nightmare for your body at first because it's like everything your body doesn't want, right? Like here's the thing, starting out sucks, but if you keep it up for like a week and a half, if you can do that, then when you don't have the bulk from working out, your gains are just like, you'll see it immediately. Work out a week, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh my god, what? Damn. And that's literally all it takes for a lot of people. It's like, if you can just get through that week or two of working out, you will see results immediately. Like, it's so easy to get gains when you're starting out because your muscles are just like, you're damaging the shit out of them, which makes them grow back stronger. Also, you see these big, bulky, muscular mother effers, a lot of them do use frickin' steroids and weird shit. I've never done supplements other than protein powder. I've never done anything. In fact, I went 10 years without using even protein powder. Like, only recently, like within the last 8 years is when I started to use protein powder. And that helps a lot, let me tell you. Your body does need that protein. Not trying to insult you, but is it true that people would have their voices sound squeaky after workout? I don't know. Isn't my voice already squeaky? When I'm yelling? I'll tell you what, I do scream a lot after freaking doing heavy reps. Like if at the end of a workout, an hour and a half workout, you're pretty done. And you're lifting super ass heavy stuff still to keep going. Sometimes I'll be like, ah! You know, just like scream like a little girl afterwards. Screaming, I mean, grunting and screaming does help. Like it's proven to help. To give you that extra oxygen that you need to do it. I'm not screaming all the time, but Like, it's usually, like, the end, right? When you're, like, at the last few reps is where you, like, get those last few reps in as much as you can. You're like, ah! But in my case, it's, ah! No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, the way The Rock looks, you have to take steroids to look like that. You cannot be naturally, you cannot be that bulked naturally. You have to have steroids to look like that. Like, the maximum bulk natural could never get that big, right? No matter what Arnold Schwarzenegger says, didn't he, like, claim to never use steroids? It's like, shut up. Like, look at, like, past historic individuals. They were never that big. No one ever in history got that bulky until steroids were a thing. And then it's like, oh. Like, don't get me wrong. You can look damn good naturally if you freaking put the work in. Like, but it's natural. You can only hit a certain point naturally. And that's how it should be, in my opinion. That looks great. I don't know. Going beyond that, it's just weird and unnatural looking. Also, it shrinks your balls, apparently. I don't know. Steroids does weird crap. I would never mess with that stuff. Haven't heard from you since I was a kid. Bro, I've been around. YouTube really must have hated me and your algorithm because I'm still being here. I stream. Still streaming. Still here. Haven't left. Ugh. Really, bro? Changing the subject, what are your thoughts on the Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 characters? Really? You really gonna ask that again? If you've watched any of my videos in the past, you'd probably get an idea. Like, I've said it all. It's been 10 years of saying it. Like, I'm good. Yeah, I have been more absent on YouTube, but I still do upload a few times a year at least, right? Like, I'm still uploading to YouTube here and there. It's not like I just cold turkeyed. I mean, damn, for being natural, I think I hit a damn good physical physique. I'm there. If I could lose the pounds, I would look back, like, because a few years ago, if you ever follow my Instagram, I have those pictures of me. It's just like, that's peak. That's the best I've ever looked, ever. Insane. Absolutely friggin', like, that was my ideal body. I hit it. I'm still there-ish. I probably need a few more gains, but, like, I need to lose the weight to get back to looking like that, but... I didn't think I'd hit that. Never thought I'd actually hit my ideal physique. I don't know why, it just never seemed achievable, but, like, I hit it. And I maintained that for a good year or two before I started to eat cookies. Pikachu, thank you so much for your resub. Thank you for the 61 months of support. That's crazy. Thank you very much. Trying what? I should figure out how to get the YouTube chat on this thing, too. I don't know how I would, actually. To be ideal. I mean, target it. Because you're always going to be trying to get it. Like, that's what keeps me going, right? It's like just trying to get to it and keep at it. Like, as long as that goal's there, you'll keep trying. At least that's the thing. At least I've been trying. I mean, my entire adult life, I've just been trying to be in shape. There was a few years where I failed hard. When I was in Florida, woo-wee, I was eating nothing but pizza and ravioli. Gained like 30 pounds. I still worked out daily, but I got chunky, that's for sure. I could never lose weight. Never. I could never lose weight. I just did not know how. And then my brother started to do a keto. And then I started to see the results on him, and I was like, oh, I should try this. And then I tried it and lost like 30/40 pounds, just bam. Within months, just gone. It's like, oh, this is how you lose weight then. This is easy as shit. Like, never in my life could I lose weight. I always was striving to it, counting calories and all that. The secret to me all along was the carbs. I don't even... never look at calories anymore. I'll eat thousands of calories, doesn't matter. As long as I just keep the carbs low, I just lose weight. And it was so easy for freaking 5+ years. It was just so easy for me. But now for some reason, like, God, I love cookies. Like, I never, like, it's not like I just stopped, never had carbs. Like, on the weekends, I'd always have a cheat day on the week. Like, every Sunday, I would always just go ham and eat carbs like crazy. But as long as you kept it consistent and didn't do it multiple times a week, then your body would just maintain itself. I'm still kind of doing that, but like Tuesdays, I can't do it. I do it like Saturdays and Sundays. It's like, you can't do it 2 days in a row. Your body's going to be like, wait a minute now. I'm going to absorb some of that. Low carb is so bad, though. How? How is that bad? It's not. The only way low carb is bad is if you just don't have carbs. That's when it's bad. Your body freaking gets in the, like, the weird sugary diabetes crap. Like, I don't do 0 carbs. I just keep a low carb count. Like, seriously, 50 carbs even and below. Like, that's fine. That's completely fine. It's not unhealthy. Like, you can literally hit ketosis if you're, like, within the 50 and below. It depends person to person. Like, some people need less. For me, I think it was, like, 30. I think that's what I try to do, is, like, 30 and below. I never paid. I honestly don't even count it anymore, though. My daily routine is usually just, like, very little carbs. But then when on my days off, it's just like, I'm gonna go to Little Caesars and get a freaking $5 hot and ready or whatever the hell. I can't believe hot and readies are still that cheap. That is such a deal. Can you believe that? Little Caesars hot and readies are still like $5, and it's just this big ass pizza for $5. It's like 2 meals for me, man. Just eat meat and veg and you'll lose? Well, that's low carb. There's low carb vegetables. So eat meat and low carb veggies and you're good. Honestly, I take daily vitamins, right? So if there's any sort of deficit, then hopefully I'm getting it from the daily vitamins. I know that the daily vitamin shit's like overly... like, it's like not as beneficial as most people think that it is, but like, I'll still take them. Like, maybe my body's missing a little bit here and there that could use. I thought you hated Little Caesars. No, well, here's the thing. Little Caesars was my favorite growing up. Like always. Here's what happened. Little Caesars was the shit in our family. Almost every Sunday we'd have it. It was like the favorite, the best thing. Freaking crazy bread, man. The pizza, it was amazing. So we get a local Little Caesars, and I don't know how many years passed, but whatever. It's disgusting. It's like the worst pizza. And I think it was that it was the closest one, and that's where my family would always get it. And it was like, I guess, I don't know, they must not clean the ovens or what. It was just shit. I hated it. And so I'm like, I hate Little Caesars. But then like last year, somewhat recently, in town, a brand new Little Caesars was built. And my family's like, oh, now we can get it now. And I'm like, oh, God. But they get it, and it's like, our family was flipping our shit. We're like biting into it, and it's like childhood. It's like, it tastes just like it used to when we were kids. And we're all just like obsessed with Little Caesars now. Because it's like back. It's like the original taste is like... And I don't know if it's because it's a brand new Little Caesars with new ovens or what, but it's just like amazing. So we have Little Caesars like once a week now again. It's just amazing. And I hope it doesn't go bad again. Like, I hope they can maintain it. I don't know what little secrets were used, but the other one was just disgusting. But this one's like being brand new or whatever. I don't know. It's just like the childhood taste is back, and it's amazing. Well, I don't get... Since Kilplix didn't answer, do you think he was natty in his heyday? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, listen, daily vitamins have to help at least a little. If it's a little, then I'll always keep doing it. Because I don't eat everything to get all the vitamins that my body needs. So the vitamins will help fill in those holes that I don't do. Like, vitamin D? I never get outside. Give me that D. Give me all that D. Also, like I never eat greens. I don't eat greens at all. Ever. Like, never. And that's bad. Like, really bad. I need to, but I don't. Hopefully the vitamins help with that, too. Well, Funky Monkey, I don't know anything about those people, so I don't know. And I've never heard of Mama Rose's Pizza. Rip, never been around here. Mixed veggies, frozen bag, microwave with hot sauce. What mixed veggies, though? Like, what's in it? I really don't like greens. You didn't watch WWF? I've never liked wrestling, ever. Wrestling is stupid as shit to me and always has been. I've never watched it. Oh god, I hate green beans so much. Broccoli's great. I like broccoli, cauliflower, and broccoli. Like, I pretty much hate everything greens-wise. Beans, spinach, sauerkraut. I hate it all. Freaking gag city. I didn't even like broccoli when I was a kid, but I like broccoli now. In fact, it's dependent for me. Like, I'll eat beans if it's like with something and it's good. Like, just by itself, I don't want to eat it. Oh, peas. I hate peas as well. Ugh. Cannot do peas. I like carrots. The thing about that stuff, it's pretty carby, right? Corn, carrots, too many carbs. I used to eat bananas daily, but those things are like freaking above the carb limit enough as they are, which sucks because I love bananas. Blech. I guess the hot sauce would mask the grossness of green beans, though. Peas. Peas, more like pea on it. Tastes like pea. Is cauliflower greens? I don't even know if that is. I love cauliflower. Freaking love it. Oh, I have a bag of cauliflower in my freezer. I forgot about that. It's weeks old. I have like a frozen bag of cauliflower. How do you even prepare that shit, though? I don't cook, man. I can boil things, and that's my limit. Anything beyond that's too complicated for me. 1 cup of blank and one... I'm done. You've lost me. 1 teaspoon is... What's a damn... What? A teaspoon? What? What does that mean? Like an actual teaspoon? Or like a measurement what? Or like a tablespoon? I'm like, okay, so that's like 2 teaspoons, right? And it's like, no, a tablespoon is like 3.5 teaspoons. What? I don't have any tablespoons in that way. Probably would help to have the actual kitchen measurement stuff. That'd probably help. I'm like bachelor to the max and got nothing. Plastic spoons and... Man, I've been craving the hell out of chili lately, and I don't know why. It's been a while since I've chili. I used to eat chili all the time. Like homemade chili, man. Oh my god, I've been craving that. Oh, I'm hungry. I don't know who Asmongold is, and I don't know how he eats, so no, I don't eat like him. I do eat very basically, though, very absolutely. My lunch is a beef jerky stick with cheese every day. Beef jerky and cheese. Then I have keto bread, and it's usually just I'll slap a piece of salami on it, 2 pieces of bread, and eat that. Right now I have like packaged tunas, whatever, like the lemon pepper tunas, like those little baggy ones there. Those have been great. You just put those on the bread and make a little sandwich out of it. That's my dinners like 99% of the time when I'm working. Chili with cinnamon rolls? I don't know that I've ever done that. Cornbread though, yeah. Chili and donuts, but that's dessert, right? After you're done eating. I'd eat cinnamon rolls after eating chili, but I'd eat cinnamon rolls after eating anything, honestly. It's my biggest weakness is frickin' pastries. Donuts, cookies, cinnamon rolls. Oh, just... God, I love it. Peanut butter bars. Snickerdoodles. I used to do some pretty weird mixes. I used to put toast in the oven, 2 pieces of toast. Then I'd butter them, and I'd put pickles on them. Slap them together and eat it. So toast with butter and pickles. It probably is good now. I mean, it was good. I used to do it. But that doesn't... I guess it's not too terrible. Trying to think of any weird, wild things I used to do. I guess another weird thing is I do like a slab of cheese and a big chunk of onion. Just cut a nice slice of onion, just eat that. Cheese with onion. That's not too weird because it goes great together. I guess it's kind of weird just by itself though. Mustard and pickle sandwich? I don't know what that... I don't remember that. I did a mustard and pickle sandwich? That probably tastes fine. I don't remember that, though. Man, it must have been a while ago. I have a bad memory, though. Man, ramen's another big weakness. God, I love ramen. Haven't had ramen in a month. Chat, can I... Should I tell you? Oh, it's so bad. I shouldn't tell you, but it's too late. I brought it up. You bookmarked it? The hell's wrong with you? '21? What? That was last year. God help me, this is my fucking dinner. My meat went bad, so nothing to put on it. And that's it. Clocking back into work now. Literally one slice of bread with pickles on it and onion and mustard. Good times. See you later, Funky Monkey. There's this ramen place I love. I went to it. The lady there, the girl there serving, around my age, maybe a little younger, had a Kirby cell phone with Kirby all over it, and I was wearing a Zelda hat, and she like, oh, I love your hat, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that cool phone, blah, 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 and we kept, I guess we were talking about games a little bit here and there, and she served me, blah, 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 and she gives me the frickin' receipt. Duh. I'm like, I wish I could ask for her number. Duh. Write your number on the receipt that you leave behind with the tip. Duh. I didn't. I left and thought about it. I'm like, oh, and so I was like, I'm so desperate. Oh my God, Chad, I don't want to even tell you what I did. I guess I got home and I messaged the restaurant's Facebook page. Okay, that's the end. I don't want to even go further. Let's leave it at that. Well, at first on my way home, I'm like, oh, I should, oh God, I really, she was cute as hell, and I really enjoyed the conversations we had. I'm like, damn, like, this isn't common that I, like, am, like, this into a girl, right? Like, why didn't I just give her my number? I was just, like, stressing about, like, why do I always blow it like that? And I was thinking about, like, calling the restaurant. Like, is that girl with the Kirby phone there? Like, I'm like, wait, you can just message him on the Facebook page. It's worth it. Like, that's literally it. Like, better than nothing. Worth a shot. Whatever. You could have just stayed there again. It's like a 30-minute drive from me. So, like, I go there, like, once every few months, maybe like, twice a year. I rarely go there. Because usually when I'm up there, I go to a sushi place. But, yeah, I haven't been there since, actually, in fact. I'm alone for life, let's just put it like that. This was months ago, by the way. I'm checking Facebook to see if they reply. Months later. On stream, live. There it is. They replied, don't message this work page with this type of message. JK. What did you say? I know, it just something. I don't remember. Matched with 7 people today. God, I match like crazy on these dating apps. Because I'm so hot. I don't know. I mean, most of them are from frickin' the Philippines for some reason. I should probably pay attention to that. But I don't. Let's see. Let's guess. She's probably from the Philippines. Oh, look! She's from the Philippines. Not even a joke, chat. I don't know why. Apparently, every single woman in the Philippines hate the men there. Every single one of them. And they will put their location in America. All of them. All of them. Like 90% of the women on dating app on this dating app is like they're from the Philippines. Every time. Messaged me. Where was that? Oh. This girl's playing Fire Island Pokemon games. I'm not even gonna talk to her. No, just kidding. I use Hinge. This is mean as shit. But for some reason, all the girls on Hinge are ugly. I don't know why. Like 90% of the women on Hinge are ugly. And I don't get it. It's so weird. But I do use Hinge. Was I talking to somebody? I think I was on Hinge. Like, they're not, like most of them are ugly. Like, it's rude as shit to say, but they are. Oh yeah, I did match with someone. I'm talking to them. Anyway, what game are we playing tonight? Well, this song did not rip off Mario. It's ragtime music, which Mario is in reference to. It's like old 30s, 20s style ragtime music. So it is not like Mario, it's just using that frickin' genre. Nightmare of Decay? I don't know. Oh my god, have you guys seen that one game where you're like a medieval knight in the medieval times fighting zombies? I saw a trailer to that the other day. It looked freaking interesting. I don't even remember what it was called. Oh, this game. It's like a Resident Evil game. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. What is that one game? What is that game called? I think, did I wishlist it? Like, it's the graphic fidelity is really good. I mean, that doesn't say the game's gonna be good, but it's like really good looking. God, what was it called? I'm not gonna be able to find it. IGN uploaded the trailer to it like a few days ago. Medieval zombie game. Blight Survival. I'm not gonna play those Dark Picture games. Those games get like very average reviews. Everyone's like, eh, they're alright, I guess. Some of them are just like, eh, this ain't that great. It's so, like, it's so crazy that this genre hasn't been played with like this, you know? Zombie games are always like modern, apocalyptic modern. Like let's do a freaking medieval one, of course. Like, why not? How much you want to bet this game comes out in early access and then is never released? This has got to be UE5 though, right? These are some great textures. Coming soon. Yeah, it's never coming out. It's called Blight Survival. Listen with your ear holes. What would make them zombies to begin with, though? What makes any zombie a zombie in any game or show or movie?
Hey, are you
Like a
listening to me?
Sure. Aye.
Outbreak, pandemic,
You're hearing me. You ain't listening.
Leave off,
parasites,
Ranger.
random
Look at
nonsense.
him, or I'll make you.
Oh wait, so there is human combat. I didn't watch this much.
All right, I'm looking.
What did I say then, eh?
Good for the pain.
That's it. That painted armor. Bloody savages, didn't I say?
Yeah, you said it, Ranger.
Get off him. Oh, you think he's got blight? Sometimes it's harder to spot, yeah?
See, he said, you think he's got blight, so there you go, it's a blight.
Clogs up your
It's a
brain.
blight.
Infected before you know it.
He's dead.
Wait, how did he say you get infected?
Probably dead. Infected before... Blight. Get off him. Oh, you think he's got blight? Sometimes it's harder to spot, yeah? Gets in your veins first.
Gets in your
Clogs up
veins.
brain. Infected before you know it.
Yeah, it's just like an airborne,
Poor bastard reeks. Probably dead for days.
so just like grand majority of zombie plots.
It only gets worse after they're dead. Makes you almost sorry for him. My ass doesn't feel too sorry. Keep looking.
My ass doesn't feel too sorry. What about your head? Why does it have to be your ass? Yeah, this does look like it could be something. Definitely could be something. Yeah, there. Cadium on YouTube said, "I wish there were more games where you could play as a zombie instead." Very little of that, actually. Very, very little of that, isn't there? That would be hard to do for a single-player game, though. Like, how would you present that single-player-wise? Like, our hero is this zombie, and it's like, it doesn't really work with the story. Yeah, Stubbs the zombie people liked, but like, gosh, it's such a rare thing when that is actually put to game. Like, name another one other than Stubbs got zombie. Stubbs the zombie. Name another one. Like, that's like literally the one I can think of. A single player zombie game. Where you're the zombie. Yeah, that might be co-op, actually. You're right. I didn't even think of that. I'll bet it is. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 is a PvP game. I'm talking single player. Chat, I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice. And porn game. And porn game. And porn game? No porn game. Porn game. There we go. God, why are Sonic games never good? Why are they never good? It's so crazy to me that Sonic has such a huge fan following in a franchise that just never has good games. Like, the best they can do is, like, maybe an okay-ish 7 out of 10 game. Maybe. It's so weird that there's just such a huge following for that franchise. November 8th, that's next week. The day before God of War! What were they thinking? It comes out a day before God of War. This game is gonna sell like shit. Jonna likes classic Sonic. She likes Sonic 1, 2, and Knuckles, and that's pretty much where it ends. You know, the only actual good Sonic games. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's just being a, I guess it's a nostalgia factor, right? Like, you grew up with it, and so it's just like, that's your thing. Games are bad, but man, I love the old Sonic stuff, and like, I just love that franchise, and I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, I think we're gonna end the stream, because good God. November 8 is a full moon? Oh. You think Sonic will turn into a werehog? Anyway. That was a thing. That was a thing. Sonic became a werehog. What the that's franchise, man. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I really do. Thanks for giving me something to do tonight and people to hang with. Pikachu and Leroy, thank you again for your resubs, man. And then Eleutheria, thank you for the gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much for that. And then friggin' who donated, like... Freaking Chris, right? On YouTube, that donated $100 damn, man. That's freaking crazy. Crazy. Thank you, Chris, for that. You guys have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next stream. Yeah. Stay well, stay safe. Good night. Feet are weird.